Hey everybody, Theta back again with another stone-faced reactions, returning to Magic Knight Rayearth after actually a couple of days of not recording. Nothing to do with the show itself. I wasn't taken so aback by Vigor's turn to death that I had to stop recording. It's actually that me and Griff got back into a recording cycle, and there's a lot of editing to do when we're doing our normal routine, which may mean I need to do these a couple of times a day instead of anyway, that is a me side thing. That's not a you side thing. Recap though. Uh what's his name? Ascot. Ascot lost yet another one of his pets when he sent Vigor or Vigor, I don't know how they're going for it here. After Hikaru. I mean, it was a sad episode, and I didn't show you the board this time because I only added Vigor there or Vig. I'm gonna say either one. Get used to either one. I only added them there, and I did put a red line between Hikaru and Vigor. But I am so tempted. I'm probably gonna do a red line with a green arrow on it to indicate there is a friendship and a death. Because I think if it wasn't for Ascot, Vigor was torn. Okay, Vigor was torn between which way to go, and he did what both people said. When Haruku, when her, brain work with me here. When Haruku said or was being friendly, he stopped fighting. When Ascot told him to fight, he fought. And Hikaru had to choose between a pet and her friends. I'd have to think in a long-running show that might come up again. That she chose Umi over the representation of her dog on Earth. Oh yeah, and the realization. The special that they talked about at the end of the last episode. The special was a recap. So we don't need a recap. That's why this isn't an hour long. It's a nightmare, huh? I mean, even if you're losing the match, at least you're winning the fight in your nightmare. Also, that has to be the biggest thing in the show so far, right? What Hikaru is willing to sacrifice for her friends. Jeez, what has been the joke that I've been making the entire show is now the moment of sadness. But hey, not dead, like I said. And now Alcyone finds out that Ascat's been failing too.
そんなこと言ったってカルディナはあいつらと戦ってないからわかんないんだ。ああ、
そうよね。マジックナイトの強さは戦ったものじゃなきゃわからないわよね。うん、私ならあなたの力になれるわ。カルディナと違って。
嘘つき、散々失敗したくせに。
できるわ。
You've literally screwed up more times than she has, Ascat.
いいのかしら、そんなこと言って。私の薬はあなたの魔物の力を何倍にも、いえ何十倍にもできるのよ。この薬を飲めば
I guess there's
あなたの
a
魔物は無敵。
a thing about having to try and reason with a child.
本当？
私をここから出してくれたらこの薬をあげてもいいわ。
ダメだ。そんなことしたらザガートに殺されちゃう。
私たちはマジックナイトを倒すのよ。
I have to wonder if that's literally or figuratively.
処罰されるはずがないわ。
そうかな。
そうよ。要はマジックナイトを倒せばいいんですもの。わか
った。
Okay, he's just using his powers. I was wondering if that had something to do with his gems and the fact that she lost hers.
行こうか。
Yes, Alcyone, we know you're cool. You didn't need a 20-second pause in the show.
ますますひどくなっているようですね。
Though I do appreciate it. Thank you.
一体いつになったら東京に戻れるのかしら。案内はこの調子だし。
You can't blame Monoko for acting like a rabbit. I keep putting N's and K's in the wrong spaces when people's names.
モコナ、どっちの道を行けばいいの？あっち、こっち。私たちに遊んで
You can't blame him for acting like a rabbit when it looks like a fucking rabbit.
落ち着かれた方がよろしいと思います。一体いつになったら東京に戻れるの？このままじゃいつまで経ってもフェンシングの試合に出場できない。
I guess the benefit they have here is they never indicated what day it was when they left to know how long she even has before it becomes no longer a concern.
私も一緒に願うよ。海ちゃんが試合に出れますようにって。私も。ありがとう。
God, how small is Ascot? Or how tall is Alcyone?
魔獣召喚。デューシーだ。
さすがアスコット。本当に素晴らしい魔物だわ。氷解雷物。
I think it's funny that she doesn't have to be as kindly as she is right now, but she is anyway.
さあ、デューシー。ダメだよ。飲まなきゃ強くなれないぞ。ほら、いい子だから。
It's cute how they do act like actual pets.
僕を騙したな。デューシーに何を飲ませた？
騙してなんかいないわ。あれはデューシーに十数倍の力を発揮させる。ただしデューシーの体を養分にしてね。
Yeah, there you go. That's why she was being nice.
デュー
At some point, Ascot's gotta do something, right?
こんなところでやられるなんて。私は東京に戻るのよ。
How many pets can you lose before you start, like, not wanting to go back out on the battlefield?
もう何なのよ。どこなのここ。
Oh, I was gonna guess daycare center.
そんな。海ちゃん、モコナ。海さん、モコナさん。どうなってるんだ。こんな異常気象になるほど。
To be fair, she did lie too. This didn't make the slug 10 times more powerful, or Deuce, whatever it's called.
魔法ではないでしょうか。
じっとしてたら凍ってしまう。
もしこの現象が魔法によるなら、ヒカルさんの魔法で対抗できるのでは
Yeah,
ないでしょうか。
flame girl. Why don't you use your fire to stay warm?
魔法が効かないなんて、やっぱり異常気象なのかな。
とにかく海さんとモコナさんを探しましょう。大丈夫ですか？
Even elements of comedy and chibi here in this deadly scenario.
モコナ。どうしよう。魔法を使ったら氷だけでなく、モコナまで燃やしちゃいそうだ。
村に行きましょう。何
I
か
mean,
道具を
crack it open, right?
モコナさんを掘り出すんです。
モコナ、待っててね。必ず戻ってくるから。
I think that's the height of taking this at a cartoon level.
何を寒そうにしているの？
Because in a real world scenario, you'd think that guy, that animal would just be dead.
マスコット。
Oh, okay. I mean, that's entirely different from how I thought that was going. That reconceptualizes everything. Funny, because it reconceptualizes it as not as evil as I thought it was. Is everyone frozen in
東
time?
京タワーをこんなに忠実に再現するなんて、ザガートもなかなかやるじゃない。
Yeah, the balloon's not moving.
まさか本当の。
It'd be worse if it was real, because you'd be like in a Langolier situation.
戻ってこれた。誰か動いて。誰か私に話しかけて。
Oh, I thought it was gonna be her. So you see herself in the thing. Oh, that's the person who was beating her in the tournament.
顎を引いて、肘はこう。そう、良くなったね。
Think anyway, the hair seems right.
部長はやめて。今の部長
In the dream tournament, I mean, obviously.
でも私にとっては部長は今でも部長ですから。
困った人ね。じゃあ次の大会頑張ってね。今年は必ず優勝してチャンピオンフラッグを取り戻してね。
はい。
So is this a deep friendship, or is this who she cares for?
せっかく東京に戻ってきたのに。
So it seems like this is her romantic interest.
なのに
Yeah, sorry. It seems like a lot if this isn't who you're romantically involved with or hope to be.
海ちゃんが試合に出れますようにって。私もですわ、海さん。光る、
Now, are you wandering around in this ice field in like a hallucination? Or are you frozen in a block like everyone else seems to be?
どうしたの、ふーちゃん。モコナ。どうして。
Right back where we started.
どうやら私たち閉じた世界に迷い込んでしまったようですね。
じゃあやっぱり魔法。
So I'm just now remembering how many times I must have seen this since this show came out. How many people have done the same thing. Hell, Sympho Gear, just in shows that we've watched.
ふーちゃん、ダメだよ。しっかりしな。海ちゃん。
I would have thought at least you would have tried to burn out all of your magic before passing out. Good to know that's automatic. If this showed us nothing else, that was that.
こんな子供にいいようになられるとは。おかげでザガート様にも疎まれ。二人、一人いない。そんなバカな逃がした覚えはないのに。もう一人はどうした？どこへ？
Don't wake her up, what are you doing? Just take the sword and stab them both. Killing two is better than none.
光たちはどうしたのかしら。ここには来ていないし。まさかあの光線に。そんなことあるわけないわ。光も風もあんなにすごい魔法が使えるんだもの。きっとどこかセフィーロのどこかに生きてるはずよ。海ちゃん。光。
Is your sword evolution going to be able to cut through hallucinations?
ここは。
Where are you?
違う、東京じゃない。私の心が作り出した世界。迷いの世界。
I mean, wasn't that the place where you got the ore to make your weapon?
私の行くべきところ。
I feel a bit iffy about this. I understand what it's doing. I'll explain after.
どこかで見たことのある顔だと思ったら、沈黙の森の外でもエテルナでも失敗したおばさんじゃない。
Oh, attacker looks. How
そんな
biting.
にしつこいと人に嫌われるわよ。
なんですって？よく受け止めたじゃない。褒めてあげてよ。でもここまでよ。
I mean, there's a level of difference here.
何よ。
The other two had to level up their blades
さようなら。マジックナイトの
against the secondary of a main enemy.
負けるわけには。
This is fucking real, and she's a big bad.
私は負けるわけには。
Though I guess in fairness, swords are her thing.
なんだ。
Snap, are we gonna really lose Alcyon for real? Or was that also part of a hallucination?
心配しましたわ。ふーちゃん、モコナ、無事だった？
ごめんね。夢見てたの。夢？ヒカル、ふー、東京に戻るのは3人でセフィールを救ってからよね。それまで待っていてください、部長。
It's cute. It's cute, I like it.
よくも僕のデューシーを。
己の愚かさが招いた結果だ。そんなことよりザガート様に言うことがあるだろう。
ごめん、ザガート。
You can get thrown through the waterfall too?
アスコットはアルシオーネに騙されただけやん。アスコット一人を責めることはないやろ。
今日はカルディナに免じて多めに見よう。
Ascot fails 4 times in a row and betrays your trust. Nothing.
わかってる。
Alcyon fails
今度こ
twice
そ
through the waterfall.
絶対に。
Oh man, is Alcyon dead? I didn't believe it the first time, but that was a straight on attack. Alcyon's dead? Okay, I'm iffy about it because Umi's whole desire to return to Earth was kind of like a defining trait of what she's about. And I understand it's a good thing to have your characters like be on the quest, right? So I appreciate that they framed it as indecision, and now she's not trying to rush through the quest to get back to Tokyo, but rather she's trying to do it right. I appreciate that. I feel like what they're doing now is also to remove her constantly going on about it, which to me feels like that it's no longer going to be framed anymore as something that she's about, which then removes one of her unique traits. Which I don't know, I'm in the air about. Also, before this is over, who's gonna be, they've been on a kick. I'm gonna go one more time. Zagato, one more time. He's gonna be on the wheel. Makino could just do fucking anything.
目の前に華麗な神殿が出現。そして神殿の中へ入っていくと、そこには巨大な竜のレリーフがあった。
Was that the dragon that was on her blade? Umi's blade?
蘇る伝説のマシンセレス。来年も絶対見てね。今日は誰だ？今日は光。
I was thinking.
当たったかな？
I was thinking it was gonna be Hikaru, and I was like, no, they've done a bunch of good guys every time. Maybe it's only good guys. Maybe I'm just guessing bad guys, and it's only gonna be good guys. I can't remember that it was ever a bad guy. Anyway. Yeah, I think that was the dragon that we saw in Umi's blade. Also, it's blue, and we've been very thematic so far. So, I think it looks like in the opening that there's 3 different rune knights, right? This show was sold to me as it has mecha in it, so I can only assume Rune Knight is a mech, and it looks like Umi's gonna get theirs first. I think Umi's evolution thing was the strongest of the 3. Hikaru was more emotional, and Fu's, while being strong at the time, kind of feels like nothing now. Like she was saving love, right? It kind of feels like that was all about. and I think I'm more closely to the attachment that Hikaru had during hers. But Umi's was like life or death, also attachment, and also love. Umi's was fucking all three of them, all the other two combined, plus more. The other two had to go against a pet of Ascot's. She had to go against, I mean, a failed big bad, but at the same time, somebody who would be on par with Ascot himself. Somebody who beat Ascot in that deceived Ascot, knocked Ascot out, took out his pet, obviously was stronger than the two things that they fought. Umi has been second fiddle to Hikaru getting all the spotlight so far, but has now shown off that she is like the main liner, it feels like. I know it's a three-person team, and they're all like sharing equal light. But Hikaru gets like all of the last kills, all of the main spotlight. Fu just gets like the love scenes, and now she has healing. She can save people. And Umi just gets the I want to go back to Earth, stop annoying me. To the point that Firo tries to avoid her. So it's good to see her getting spotlight. I appreciate that. I'm also sorry that if it seems like I was dismissive of anything during the beginning of the episode, only to then try and break it all down at the end. I apologize for that. But that's been my point of view on this episode. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. I will catch you next time, which was apparently a new year on the show. So I'll catch you in the past new year. Thank you for, once again, bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?